Photoniks. Photoniks. Photoniks.
Welcome to Photoniks. I'm Mr. Daps.
And I'm Clocky.
And we are going to go on an adventure through Disney history through old photos. How old? We're about to find out. But it's always an adventure. And in general, I have never seen these photos before. And Clocky has seen them when he scans them and purchases them, I guess.
Multiple times. And I'm going to say this for this episode specifically. I think we both feel this way. These photos aren't that old. I think these photos are in their prime. In fact, I don't even think they've hit their prime yet. They're in a good spot.
They're in a very good spot. I do know when these photos are from, so I will agree with Clocky. Before we get into looking at said photos, though, please take a moment to subscribe to this podcast if you haven't. Subscribe also to us on Instagram, because Clocky put some incredible photos up there. Some of them will be from this episode. And then also rate and comment on this podcast, too. And that helps us get seen. It helps us reach more people, maybe get guests on to look at pictures with us someday, which I think would be a lot of fun. And also it just makes us feel good. So we'd appreciate that, right?
That would be it's hard. There are photos that I want to share, but there are photos I want to share with certain people. And so if we can get these guests on, it would be amazing to have. We have a lot of expertise. We don't have all of the expertise. So having someone to come on to talk about cast member costumes, to talk about the Jungle Cruise, to talk about the fireworks of the parade would be incredible.
Main Street USA, yes.
The Dapper Dans. I collect Dapper Dan photos. We will get to that when we can have a guest to talk about Dapper Dans.
Should we talk about some pictures that aren't quite as old as maybe people would expect from this podcast?
Correct.
All right, I'll open them up.
Excellent. So does not scream Disneyland, but I will tell you this. It is a hotel.
I will also tell you this. This screams to me my childhood, and some of my favorite Disneyland resort memories were at the Disneyland Hotel with the Marina. Like, I think it was some of the most immersive and magical offerings the Disneyland Resort had when I was a kid.
It is wild to see how much water was around that hotel. All these photos are from 1982. This is from a set that I purchased of 100 plus photos from 1982 from somebody who just took 100 plus photos and went around the park. And 1982 is an interesting time. We'll kind of go through this as we go through these photos, but this person definitely went to the hotel and definitely took photos of the hotel. And this was one of them that really stands out because it has the old hotel, but without the sign on top. So this must be one of the other towers. This is probably, is it Frontierland Tower now?
I'm trying to figure it out because I'm a little bit thrown by what we're seeing on the left. Because to me, that almost looks like it could be the parking structure, but I don't know if it was there in 1982. And it also looks to me like they're building here what will become Goofy's kitchen. Like, right. I kind of think we are looking at the original tower.
Hang on, I'm going through my maps. I forgot I have actually, wait. It's also here. I
will say every time we say 1982, I think of the old Conan O'Brien sketch in the year 2000.
Back in the year 1982, way back in the year 1982.
Mm-hmm. And you can see there's a worker on the left, like right on the edge of the picture. That's kind of fun. Looks like a construction worker. I don't know that I see any garbage cans, but that doesn't mean they're not there. I might just not be seeing them. See, I think they're building Wasn't there a restaurant right there in the middle that I'm forgetting the name of? And then to the right was where you would, like, it's not completely visible, but to the right of that structure that looks like it's getting built in the middle there, on the right middle, I guess I should say, is where you would drive the little remote controlled boats back in the day. And I thought that's also, I can't remember where you'd rent the little paddle boats. I thought it was right there in that area too, but maybe not.
30th anniversary of the Disneyland Hotel would have been what year? That would have been 85.
A couple of years later.
Okay, hang on. We're doing this live, so here we go.
This is how it works. Are you going to share it?
In a sec. I just need to add it to the album. Add to album.
Wow, look at that. So you get an extra picture in the form of a map this time.
Actually, just use this map. Add to album. All right, this will definitely help. So this is a brochure from 85.
Okay, we'll see how far off I was.
All right, let's. Yeah, that's all that will help with that. Oh.
Close your eyes, don't look.
Refresh.
Oh, that's what we have to do.
All right, so here's the map. This has Magic Kingdom here, so we're looking south.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think that's exactly what I thought. Because we were up, go to your right a little bit more, you can see there's where Goofy's kitchen is now.
And that's that. So that's that's that half circle.
Yep. That's exactly where I thought we were.
Right.
The thing I also love about this too is the pool's up in the corner. I think what does that say? I can't read.
What, the dancing water or?
Oh, okay. So that says dancing waters. And there also was pools over there at one point.
Yeah. There's the Papete Beach and Cove pools.
Those were the two that we used to like to go to as a kid.
The koi ponds.
Loved those too.
The wharf.
Yeah.
And then the dock and the marina. So now if we go back.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That's what I thought we were saying. So I didn't make a fool of myself.
So yeah, so that's that half circle. Okay.
Which looks like it comes out a whole lot more from this angle than in the map.
So there we go.
Very cool.
Yeah,
that's a fun
times.
Oh, there's also a truck in the back there. It looks like
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, things you wouldn't see today.
No.
All right.
There'd be walls everywhere.
Continue in our 1982 journey. Here we go down Main Street and 2 garbage cans so everyone can know where we are. The Emporium. We have guests walking around. This is 1980s style. You could almost tell by the outfits. The black and whiteness of the photo.
I love the matching Hawaiian shirts though of let's say Grandma and Grandpa right there in the
right.
It's also interesting the old carriage house over in the corner because you don't see that so clearly. I don't feel like very often.
And I'm trying to think when the lockers moved, but that was where the lockers were on Main Street.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, right there, right in the front.
Honestly, it makes way more sense because they're right where you'd expect them to be as you're walking in.
And we have obviously the backdrop of the Jungle Cruise behind that with all the trees. Also, it feels like this is all bigger now.
Yeah, I would. Well, it's also interesting looking at how they've changed that facade so much through the years. Because it makes everything else seem like it throws off the scale. The new way kind of throws off the scale and makes Emporium seem smaller.
Right.
Huh.
We have you can see the end. You can see both ends of the cannon.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I was right.
It's funny to see it there because you forget that up till just a couple of years ago, the cannon sat out in the middle of the walkway.
Right. We can see a little down Main Street. We can see the clock near where the menswear section is. Oh, there's the Hallmark cards.
Mm-hmm.
Neon sign.
It's interesting too. The trees actually on Main Street really aren't that big, but when you look past like down at the end of Main Street, they're big again.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a fun picture.
That's a fun one. And then also the car that's just out too. That one's for guests to just get in, take a photo in, and move on.
Well, and no brick on the track.
Oh, on the track, yeah.
Yeah. Or on the sidewalk.
All right. We'll move on to this one's fun. Here we have some strollers. No
It's
garbage.
so
One garbage can.
You picked this one for today because I just did an article about Pirates of the Caribbean at Tokyo and how it was like the old Disneyland entrance. Like it just feels so much more similar. And looking at this, it's almost like being transported to Tokyo Disneyland.
Yeah, it's interesting. I saw like a couple of photos of this while I was scanning some photos today, and seeing this way is it's weird because we're so used to what we've had since the 90s.
Uh-huh.
But
and look at the entrance, I don't know if it's the entrance or the exit, but to Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse on the left too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like that's
it just opens everything up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You realize how close those two attractions are to each other.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have garbage can.
More strollers now.
Strollers, yeah. But the 1980s stroller.
I see 2 garbage cans currently in this picture.
Right. Oh, what did you see? That's
one on the left, one on the
right.
right.
Yeah, there's 2. The old entrance. But it's also interesting to see the things that are the same. Like the Pirates of the Caribbean sign is the Pirates of the Caribbean sign.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the balcony next to, isn't it interesting how it changes the entire feel?
Mm-hmm.
Not having the bridge and the drop there, or that whatever you want to call it below. It feels in some ways more regal.
Right. I mean, kind of actually, if you compare this to the Emporium, it makes it look like it makes it look bigger, like the Emporium looked bigger because there's nothing obstructing the view.
Yeah. Well, because the way you look at it now, it almost loses a story because of the way the bridge blocks the front of the entrance when you're looking at it from, say, Rivers of America or something. That is very fun.
That one's a fun one. And the queue. Look at all the chains ready to go.
Uh-huh. I wonder how much extra queue they get out of the new version.
I mean, this seems like a lot of queue, but
it does. But not so great for Phantasmic viewing, I guess.
All right. Now we'll move on to Tomorrowland.
Oh, can we go back to the last picture one more time?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mainly because we're seeing more baseball hats now.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed the one in the front. I think I saw one somewhere else, but we haven't really seen those in previous episodes that much. Yeah, there's one on the right. Is that something else?
No,
right
I think
there.
that's a stroller.
Oh, that's a stroller. Okay.
That's a stroller,
and then the random kid by themselves on the left. That's great.
So I see that at Disneyland all the time.
It's true.
All right. Actually, now I'm curious on how many of these balconies have stuck around.
Yeah, that'd be worth checking out the next time we're in.
All right, now we're in Tomorrowland. Here we go.
Is this from the monorail? No.
This is from the
PeopleMover. Yeah, I was like, this is... Yeah. And Katie would be very sad because there is no Space Mickey yet.
No Space Mickey. Nope, it's still the character shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So here's my question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Which version of the entrance to Space Mountain do you like the best? Because we are seeing the different one.
Visually, I like this one better.
Agreed.
From a guest flow standpoint, the new one's fine.
Yeah, I kind of wish there was a way. I actually think with Lightning Lane and everything they have today, this would work.
I also think that they could have recreated this going the opposite direction, or if you just moved it over,
or just you go up and then immediately turn left and use some of, do the ramp thing today and go down and back up. Anyway, I just saw it and I was like, oh, I forgot how much I like that. I also see 1, 2, 3, 4, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4
garbage cans for those that are listening instead of watching.
Correct. And we're looking at the old, not escalator, because it was just a moving walkway that would bring you up to the top of the Space Mountain deck. And pre-Captain EO, pre-Magic Eye Theater. So this is that's the curtain for what used to be where the Kids of the Kingdom were.
Oh, that's cool. I wish we could read that sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that nope, that's not another garbage can over there.
No. Actually, what is in this picture though, which is amazing, and I didn't realize it when I went to do an episode of my podcast from Disneyland. That's the mailbox.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think that is the same mailbox that is currently still in Tomorrowland, but now over by the bathrooms and the Autopia entrance.
We went there.
But strollers, there's more baseball caps, so there's a baseball cap there.
I do feel like this is one of the few times where you go back in time and the original icon looks smaller because of the way the area was designed. So to me, the new version of Space Mountain, the entrance to it does make the attraction look bigger from across the way. Whereas this kind of does flow better and it's more cohesive. And I love the spire there in the front. But I kind of wish the spire was back in the front instead of closer to Star Trader now. But it does make, I think with it being more open like it is today, it does make Space Mountain look more mountainous, I guess you could say.
All right, I've got a 1982 map. Let's see what was performing.
Oh, nice.
Nope, just attractions.
How
so America Sings was still there. Autopia, Submarine, America the Beautiful, that was over that direction. Starcade, Mission to Mars. Does not list shows for 82. What would have... I like the giant warning sign too, underneath the spire.
Yeah. You got to be careful.
Okay, here's a 1981. This is also not an old item. This says that entertainment in Space Mountain.
Looks like it. Was it Disneyland is your land?
Showbiz is.
Oh, okay.
Our new singing and dancing salute to the world of Hollywood, Broadway, big brass bands, and the big top. Does that look like it says Showbiz is? It could be.
It did look like an S.
Yeah. Showbiz. That could be it.
I think that could be it.
So this is your time to write in the comments whether we were wrong, but that could be it.
Or share
if we were right.
If you have a better picture. Like if you have a picture from 1982 of that sign, we'd love it. And yes, we'd love validation if we were right.
It'll make me sleep better at night. All right.
It's also interesting the amount of untucked shirts we now see,
right?
Which I've noticed through this whole episode. The other thing is we're also seeing the traditional custodial whites down in the middle.
I saw that too.
And that's kind of fun to see. And then the Tomorrow, is that oh, never mind. That's just a cowboy shirt. I thought there was a weird Tomorrowland costume on the right, kind of below the custodial guy. He's got his back
Oh,
facing us.
yeah.
I can remember my dad having a shirt like that.
No, but we still have a guy over here in a suit.
Yep. But we're seeing lots of Hawaiian shirts.
More Hawaiian shirts.
Oh,
but
yes,
sports jacket
sport coat there. Yeah. I like it.
Let's see. And do we see any? Oh, and then we have a cast member in costume here. There's the old Tomorrowland Space Mountain costume and strollers.
Wait, did we count that far left? Yeah, we did. Okay.
Yeah. And we'll count it as a whole because we know it's a whole trash can.
Yeah, we know the whole thing's there. So 6 is still from 6 trash cans from episode 5 is still the winner.
And then the other fun thing, Tomorrowland, the palm trees.
Mm-hmm.
And even the trees up here, trees on the upper deck.
For a long time, I always thought that if you were going to really do a future Tomorrowland, it should be very one with nature. But futuristic, like waterfalls and plants everywhere and stuff, where we had somehow become very connected with nature and made that part of our world. And I always thought that'd be a cool.
Well, I think we're gonna get that in DCA pretty soon here.
Yes.
Future nature. All right.
I was gonna say, but with space, but that is technically what we're getting. All right, what's next?
All right, next we have, or actually, this is the last one.
Oh, I love this.
This is a great one.
This is a great one. Oh, the Mary Blair.
The Mary Blair murals, America the Beautiful by the Bell system.
Yeah.
And then we have the PeopleMover, the Astro Orbiter, not up, but at least, or the rocket jets.
Yeah, it's there though.
It's there, not running.
Which I like that version better than what we have currently, because even though it's very dated now, it does have that kind of, I don't know, space movie feel. Like there's something you can recognize of even as we talk in so many different things about retrofuturism now, I feel like something like that works, especially like you see it at Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. And in some ways, I think that looks more futuristic in a weird way than what we have now.
And we have at least
I see 4,
2, 3,
4, and there might be a fifth one up next. If you go further up underneath that last post, right underneath the first monorail,
right there.
Yeah,
yeah.
So 5 came close.
Got real close with this one.
It's also weird to think when you're looking at this picture, you've got Buzz now on the left.
Mm-hmm.
You've got basically nothing in the middle now, but look at the Innovations building in the back and how much that has changed from kind of that, 60s, this is what the future is going to be like, to now it's kind of a nondescript round building. Right. That they kind of almost made it look like stone or something, or I don't know, but that's interesting.
And then we have 2 balloons at least here.
Oh yeah.
3. There are 4. A couple balloons there. Oh, and then a balloon vendor.
Oh, there we go.
And then also, I'm going to suggest that next time that we go to the park, we wear socks like these 2 guys.
I remember people wearing socks like that. Like I've seen a few of them around recently, actually.
I have photos of me wearing socks like that.
I'm sure I do too. I just don't know. I mean, I've been working through scanning my old photos, and I'm sure they'll pop up at some point.
And then here we have the stroller parking, all in a line with lines, so you can line up your stroller just perfectly.
It's also interesting, if you look back there too, is it's when they put in the queue for rocket rods, so you don't have that hill going up on the left.
Oh. Okay, so that's what I was wondering about that. I was thinking about the way that you got onto rocket rods, and I was trying to think where that transition was.
Then you go down and under, and I'm pretty sure that's why that hill is there.
Yeah,
that's a lovely picture.
It's a walkway. That's great. Well, and the Mary Blair murals of things I get the most requests for in a postcard or anything like that.
Absolutely.
think that's our last one, and then we just have what I
Love
added
it.
on. Yeah, there's the paddle boats.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the more or less the Disneyland Hotel that I remember as a kid.
Yeah. Well, and it's interesting and this kind of is part of the origins of the show, thinking about photos through Disneyland in time. 82 is an interesting year for Disneyland because you have it's pre New Fantasyland. Tomorrowland isn't going to go through a change for a while, but it's here. And obviously, as we saw from the hotel photo, even the hotel was getting a facelift of a sort. So looking through these photos and thinking about photos that we take now and go like, well, that's not going to change. It's like, you'd be surprised how much it's going to change.
Well, and then you think how much changes with Eisner and Wells coming in, and in the bigger picture of it going really from a park to a resort, and like it changes everything. And when you think of it at the perspective of within the next year and a half, the Walt Disney Company will have another new CEO with their own vision and drive and whatever for the future. The pictures we're taking today, we might look at in a few years being like, if we only knew in 1 year, this is what's going to happen, or 3 years, whatever.
Well, I mean, Tomorrowland, I just watched a video on the Automat, and there was an Automat kind of in Tomorrowland. Who's to say we don't get that back? When we look at this area here, there's a churro vendor that is where this garbage can usually is.
Mm-hmm. One further back.
One further back. Oh, it's this one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who's to say that we don't get a churro automated machine there and not an actual cast member?
Yeah.
That you just scan your credit card and a churro comes out.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe more options than just a churro even.
Churro and a Mickey pretzel?
Churro, Mickey pretzel, ice cream bar, and your soda. You can have all of the things for the whole family.
All right, so let's go back. What was your favorite photo? Ooh, that's a hard one.
So the hard one for me is it's either first or the last one, and I think it's the last one.
Oh, okay.
But honestly, I could have picked any of these because as you're scrolling through them, like, oh, I love that one. Oh, I love that one. Oh, I love that one. Just because it's such a unique period right before so much change happened. Like you think in the next 10, 15 years, how much every one of these pictures is different.
Even though that attraction still exists.
But
this attraction's still here.
Different,
right?
Completely different.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is probably this has the most that has nothing the same anymore because there are no PeopleMover. There's tracks, but that's gone.
The rockets have moved.
The rockets have moved.
The path is different.
The facades are different. The path is
the attraction.
The attraction has this is now
on both sides.
Yeah, on both sides. Well, and in the back. I mean, that's American Sings back there right now. Yeah,
there's nothing in this picture that in its form in this picture really exists other than maybe the track for the PeopleMover. You could make an argument for.
There are two things I say that you could still do here. One, you can still buy balloons from somebody here, and you can still push a stroller.
Oh, and there's still garbage cans on either side of the poles.
True.
All right, which one would you pick?
This has got the mailbox.
Oh, of course.
This little history and the old entrance, but the being able to see the history of where mailboxes have been is always a cool thing to see. So knowing that there was at least one there is neat.
So you're saying on this episode, Tomorrowland wins?
Oh, easily. But
I think because both.
Also, if you could take a time machine and go back to Tomorrowland in '82, you would.
Oh, absolutely. Like this is a very, I don't know. I have fond memories of that version of Tomorrowland, and I love how open everything is at that point too.
Yeah, go on Adventures Through Inner Space. Go on America the Beautiful. Do the Circle Vision. Enjoy Space Mountain. Subs are still there. And then, of course, PeopleMover.
That's great. Yeah, love it. Well, I think we did it.
I think we did
We've made it through yet another
Episode.
episode of Photoniks.
So comment on what your favorite photo was. Send us your photos. We'll look at photos. I'll look at any photo. And
Always.
I have 100+ of these 1982 photos that are not old. They are in perfect condition.
I mean, they are more gray than we are, but
so far.
Yes. Yes. And be sure to, as you're going through all of this, if you do want to see more of a certain era or a certain area, let us know. And if you have information, let us know too, because we'd love to learn more, because that's really what this is all about, is geeking out about history together. We have fun with that. But I think we're done for today, if I am correct. So thanks for watching, listening, whatever it is you did. Thanks for your comments and your ratings. And we look forward to geeking out about Disney history through photos with you next time.
Until next time, we'll see you later.
Photoniks.